have an admittedly itchy reaction to legacy sequels. For me, there's something particularly lazy about digging up the bones of past successes, but it goes back and forth. While at the bottom of the barrel are Ghostbusters Afterlife and Mary Poppins Returns, the top of the mark is populated by great films like Top Gun Maverick, Creed, and my favorite, Blade Runner 2049. Beetlejuice Beetlejuice rests somewhere in the middle, happily closer to the top than the bottom. It's a return to form for Tim Burton as a visual artist. The movie is packed with his wonderful visual trickery, with all manner of various living and undead creatures populating the corners, each with his own little funny quirk. I love that every time we see a walking dead person, you can immediately deduce how they died. I didn't expect that, nor did I expect the sudden changes in style. At one point you're in the real world, then you're in the underworld, and then you're in a cartoon sequence, computer animation, or stop motion. There's a wonderful claymation sequence that explains what became of Jeffrey Jones' character from the first one. It's the funniest thing in the movie, and in describing its reason for being, I fall pathetically at describing it as ludicrously tragic. When you see it, you'll know what I mean. What bothers me, however, is Burton as a writer. I've always complained that his scripts rarely match his production design, and this sequel is no exception. The story, which is far too complicated to adequately explain, involves Lydia Dietz trying to get her life back together after her husband's death and dealing with her daughter Astrid, who can't stand her. There is a lot going on in this movie, with a large population of characters to get through, some interesting, some not so much, and at least one, a vengeful demon played by Monica Bellucci, has a fabulous entrance and then really has nothing to do. To be honest, I'm not even sure what happened to her. I admired the film's large population of characters, but it makes the film's climax a kind of a chaotic mess as we try to tie up all the loose ends. And I was really glad that the movie didn't fall to just being an endless series of callbacks. However, I'm sorry, Tim Burton, you just can't take that wonderful Deo sequence from the first one and repeat it with MacArthur Park. It just doesn't work. But those are minor points. I was never bored by Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, and I was excited that Michael Keaton was far more energetic in this performance than he was returning as Batman in The Flash. He and the rest of the cast are having fun, and so was I. I sat down and braced myself for a retread, and I came away with a smile on my face. Is it great? No. Structurally, it's messy and a little chaotic, but I like the fact that Burton and his crew came into this wanting to give you what you asked for. On that, I enjoyed it. I give it a B+. I'm Jerry Dean Roberts, and I'll see you next time.